Kourtney Kardashian's and Scott Disick's relationship has been up and down over the years. Despite their divorce, the exes have 3 children together: Mason, Penelope, and Rain. Kourtney has agreed to co-parent with Scott, but has established a set of rules that he must follow in order to remain in their children's life. Rule number 1. He can't interfere with her love life. Scott couldn't control his emotions after Kourtney began dating after their divorce. Kourtney and Scott informed him that the photographers had captured her having dinner with Eunice Benjima. Let's just say he wasn't happy about it. Kourtney revealed on an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians that her ex was upset with Eunice. "Scott is threatening me," Kourtney explained. He says, "Your little friend is going to get beaten up." Rule number 2. He has to spend time with the Kardashian family. The Kardashians family is extremely close, and Kourtney expects Scott to spend quality time with her entire family. Despite the fact that Scott and Kourtney broke up, the Kardashians have adopted him as one of their own since he lost both of his parents. According to an insider close to the family, Kourtney has requested that Scott spend time with the entire family, including her sisters, brother, and even his mother-in-law Kris Jenner, according to OK Magazine. Rule number 3. She made him submit to breathalyzer tests. Scott went through a rough patch in 2017 after learning about Kourtney's new boyfriend Eunice Benjima. He resumed his partying ways, and Kourtney became concerned about his behavior. She made him take a breathalyzer test before he could be around their children. According to a source close to the situations, she is requiring him to take a breathalyzer test before he takes the kids anywhere by himself. Kourtney despises the idea of standing between a father and his children, but she will do whatever she believes is necessary to ensure her children's safety. Number 4. He had to have supervised visits with the children. Scott had a difficult year in 2015, and he checked himself into rehab to help him overcome his addiction issues. Kourtney finally had enough of his antics and ended their relationship. When he was released, she made it clear that if he wanted to see the children, he needed to get his act together. An insider told Hollywood Live that their visits had to be supervised. When the kids are at Scott's house, one of their nannies must supervise them. Kourtney doesn't want Scott to get out of control and drink or invite any wild friends over, they said. Rule number 5. No revenge sprees with random girls. Scott may have cut back on his partying now that he's dating Sofia Richie, but he used to go on wild nights out with other girls just to make Kourtney jealous. The worst was when she and Eunice Benjima went on a romantic vacations to Cannes, France, and Scott followed them. He dated Bella Thorne, and the two were photographed kissing. According to TMZ, the plan backfired. Kourtney was furious with Scott after he went on a jealousy-fueled party spree and even kept the kids away from him until he cleaned up his act, a family insider said. Rule number 6. No hugs when he greets Kourtney. On the season 14 finale of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Scott actually set his own boundary. When he and Kourtney greeted each other, he made it clear that he needed some personal space. Scott stated, "I was also thinking that I have a limit. I don't want to hug anymore. When we see each other, I believe we should simply shake hands. Is that okay?" Kourtney agreed to follow his rules, and the ex-couple joked about fist bumping when they met. Rule number 7. Kourtney's bedroom is off limits. During their conversations about boundaries on season 14 of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Kourtney made her bedroom off limits to Scott. She didn't like it when he came into her room unexpectedly. She hinted that having Scott barge in on a whim might be awkward for her boyfriend. "It has to make sense for my relationship as well," she explained. "For example, if you just walk into my bedroom and say, 'Hey, can I see all your sunglasses?'" Scott replied, "There are obviously some boundaries that we must both respect. I don't want you to be bothered." Rule number 8. He must co-parent with Kourtney. Despite the fact that Kourtney and Scott are no longer a couple, it's clear that they care deeply for one another. She told people how important it is for them to co-parent their children even though they are no longer romantically involved. "I believe Scott will always be family, so we make every effort to maintain a positive relationship for the sake of the children," Kourtney explained. "I think you'll see that on the season a bit. But we really do our best to make the kids a priority," she said when asked if their other relationships complicate things between them. And with that being said, it's time to end our video. What are your views about this? Let us know in the comments. Like this video and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos like this. We'll see you in the next video.